rehearsal opening something.
Who is he barking at? Alright, see you, good luck.
Yeah.
How did you first hear about it and how did you get involved?
I saw a post on Facebook on the Coles Hill to Breakfast Meat page asking for red, white and blue cars made in Birmingham. Initially they wanted, I think it was 2015 or newer, but they soon realised that it'd be better opening it to everything, so that was when I got involved. It's a 1959 Austin A35 and it was made in Longbridge, so it's obviously Birmingham.
It's surreal, it's whimsical, it's a fantastical voyage through the history of Birmingham, the West Midlands and the people who have shaped this area. A multicultural celebration of a true city of the Commonwealth. The countdown is on.
Birmingham, a bright, vibrant, multicultural city, Europe's youngest, with nearly half of its population under the age of 25. It's going places, and it's very much on the way up. Tonight we're telling the story about how Birmingham is connecting us with every corner of the world and with one another. It's been a dark period in our lives, but tonight we're going to sprinkle a little stardust on the ceremony. The death of a star in the outer universe and the shards of light from its demise are heading straight for us.
Here is Stella. Well named. She'll find one of the shards.
Now, I'm no Brian Cox, but I'm told that the death of a star can trigger the birth of other stars, and I reckon this one is going to do just that.
It is a reminder of our common ancestry, a reminder of where we all come from. Into that shard, she whispers her hopes and dreams.
In times of darkness,
we carry a dream of light.
it pulls us all together.
The African cicada drums beat, sending out the call together from the Alexander Stadium.
Choreographed with percussionist Abraham Paddy Teddy, that's him at the top of the tower. Birmingham's Tower of Babel, or Tower of Birmingham if you like. It rises out of the city's canal waters and towpaths. There are around 35 miles of canals here. Its waterways a key part of the development in the Industrial Revolution.
call to prayer, the call to gather goes out to all those others who have found their own shards, their own fragments of that star.
So the word goes out from the top of the bull ring, from the top of the beautiful Birmingham Library, and Old Joe, the tallest freestanding clock tower in the world. It's time to pack your things.
Shards as beacons of hopes and dreams will inspire our conversation with Kader Abduali, a young refugee now studying in Birmingham. When he was in a Kenyan refugee camp, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees selected talented runners to train near Nairobi in a life-changing opportunity, and Kader was given a baton into which he whispered his hopes and dreams for good luck and a better future.
The 72 Dreamers are on their way to Brum, and we have liftoff for the 22nd Commonwealth Games.
And Kader Abduali, who whispered his hopes and dreams, he went on to represent the refugee team at the World Athletics Championships in London in 2017, racing against his hero Mo Farah in the 5,000 metres.
Well, for the last 2 years we've been locked down in our houses, our villages, our cities and our countries. Now we can travel again and meet up in new neighbourhoods. In fact, we're building a new neighbourhood here. How's this for a courtyard of the Commonwealth?
It's that computer is in about shooting.
We never saw them before.
Two houses, Stella and 71 other dreamers are brought from around the world, around the Commonwealth to Birmingham, representing the 72 nations. Could be done.
Her Majesty the Queen is head of the Commonwealth, and as we all celebrate her Platinum Jubilee this year, we also recognise her passion and commitment to the Commonwealth throughout her 70-year reign. From her first address as a young princess to the present day, she's played an active and unifying role in reinforcing the links that join people together all around the world in more than 7 decades.
Starting to hand the future in which all citizens live in equal harmony.
This, the 18th Commonwealth Games of her reign. These pictures are a reminder of her life as the head of state of so many nations of the Commonwealth.
The Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall represent Her Majesty. We sincerely hope, Mom, that you will enjoy the show and the games.
Please welcome the President of the Commonwealth Games Federation, James Martin, accompanied by the Chairman of the Birmingham 2022 Organising Committee, John Crabtree, OBE, and the Chairman of Commonwealth Games England, Ian Metcalfe.
Now, this is the way to arrive in the stadium, a rich history of car manufacturing in the Midlands, Rover, Austin, British Leyland and Solihull or Longbridge. This parade is led by professional stunt drivers, with 60 of the cars you'll see here in red, white and blue are driven by West Midlands residents in their own cars.
And they are all going to be part of what I think will be considered a collective design classic. In a few moments, watch this space.
As the creators wanted this as another way of bringing real life of Birmingham into the stadium. It's rather fitting that the rehearsals for this opening ceremony have taken place over the last 3 months at the Longbridge Works.
And iconic names are still producing vehicles in the area. Aston Martin, James Bond's vehicle of choice in Gaydon, and Jaguar Land Rover in Castle Bromwich and Solihull.
Three-point turn. Incidentally, much of the music throughout this ceremony is provided by the City of Birmingham Symphony Orchestra and their conductor Alpesh Chauhan. You'll hear their sound throughout the next hour and a half or so.
And they've also recorded all 72 national anthems for the medal ceremonies for these games, just in case. And right in the centre there is a Land Rover with the registration plate HRHPP. Yes, the late Duke of Edinburgh used Land Rovers throughout his life. And who's this arriving?
The Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall here to represent Her Majesty the Queen tonight. Now this car was bought by Prince Charles in 1970. It is his old favourite Aston Martin, which has been converted from traditional fuel, was converted to buy ethanol. Now runs. I have to say quickly, it does now run on a combination of byproduct of wine manufacture and the fermentation of whey for making cheese.
That is a win-win combination, Andrew.
That's not the red arrow, is that window?
Yeah, but we can't see.
Samantha Oxborough, graduate of the Birmingham Conservatoire and Eyes to the Skies.
Opera Studio, Samantha Oxborough, accompanied by the Birmingham City Symphony Orchestra and community choirs from all over the city of Birmingham.
It never gets old, does it? The wonderful Red Arrows, a formation led by Red 1 sport leader Tom Bold, and in Red Flight 5 we have Lieutenant David Simmons, who actually studied at the University of Birmingham before joining the Arrows.
A reminder of how the Commonwealth baton will arrive in the stadium this evening, a reminder of the journey it has been on. It began at Buckingham Palace on the 7th of October last year. You saw Kavina Cox had the honour of receiving it, Paralympic and World Championship gold medal sprinter and cyclist. First country it went to was Nigeria. It's taken in every single Commonwealth country and territory in a 294-day schedule.
And amazingly, Andrew, despite the challenges of the pandemic, the baton relay did not miss a single day or miss out a single country or territory on its amazing journey this time.
It's not just sporting stars carrying it. We've seen Philbert Bye in there, Kim Collins was in there, but it's been school pupils, environmental activists, a brigade of Gurkhas, Emily James, who works with an elephant protection charity in Namibia, 108-year-old Ursula Connor in Anguilla.
And it was designed by Zimbabwe-born Coventry-based artist Laura Naue, who was made in Birmingham's famous jewellery quarter. This beautiful, beautiful baton.
We'll rejoin the baton really a little bit later, but now time to meet Stella and the Dreamers, who've arrived by flying house or by Triumph Stag. It's just the way to arrive. People will be right there.
They've left the front rooms and they have arrived in Birmingham, ready for a tour through time of the host cities, past and present, and they're going to meet some of the key figures from Rome's history. Hi, Stella.
They're going to do it in jumpsuits with pastel luggage. About to be welcomed to the city by the Bards of Brum.
Hello?
All right, man.
Who are you?
We're the Bards of Brum.
What? Rubbish?
From all religion to the
Yes, in the 1700s, Birmingham was known by several variations of the name Brummagem, hence the nickname Brummy for its residents.
And off they go, just getting into the cars with these strange people they've just met.
Going from a small Saxon town to a market town to a cauldron of the Industrial Revolution in the 1700s, its population now is bustling factories and workshops sprang up. England's second city, population of around 1.2 million.
We combine, blend and bind as one. Every creed, colour and tribe, we come from blood.
Worcester's dear Edward Elgar dreamed the music of our nation.
Enigmatic.
Choose everyone.
Binding twine, running around us, roping us together, making us one.
This is how our city moves. Soft shadowed, gowned against brickwork, lifting on into dawn. How many miracles unseen.
Meeting by full moon, the lunar men. Bogson, Wedgwood and Priestley. Entrepreneur, designer and inventor. Friends who fashion the world to come. Here in pioneering Brum. Our affluence is born of words. For the many, not the few. We've given you books and dreams to get lost in. We're Brummies, we're Black Country, and we're Boston.
Midlands claim speaking to Charlie Chaplin shortly.
Lichfield's industrious lexicon gent.
Samuel Johnson
8 years to compile 40,000 words.
for his dictionary.
The first, the best in English history.
That was flattering depiction of Dr. Johnson, great man of letters, compiler of the first comprehensive dictionary.
Tongues on fire. The way we spake is spun in the spaghetti junction. Followers of love, disciples of unity. We are the prophets of diversity. Our great God of Avon!
Knock, knock, who's there?
Zany! Monster! In a puking method in his madness!
Wild goose chasers.
Acting and swaggering!
Of gold.
Yes, as Shakespeare himself wrote, there is method in the madness here. I think we're getting the picture about Rome's past.
Yeah, so Elgar, who's from Worcester, composed of works such as Land of Hope and Glory, the Enigma Variations. BMX jumping over a Land Rover Defender, why not? And the Lunar Men, the Lunar Society was at the heart of the Enlightenment in England. The Midlands Enlightenment really drove the Enlightenment in England. And we saw the Lunar Men, such as Matthew Bolton. There was a partner, Scottish engineer James Watt, Josiah Wedgwood, Joseph Priestley, with the three on show there.
I think the depiction of Samuel Johnson may be based on how he looked the morning after he spent the night in the Saracen's Head pub in the East End of Glasgow on his tour.
Lincoln's past, an island's history, the dust and crumble of no longer empires.
Seedlings of the past blossoming now, a fruiting, burgeoning, welcoming brum. From glory to glory, from edge to all, from Midlands, Heartlands, we send out a call. The gifts of genius are open to all to be reached by all.
The majesty we move towards
Is a majesty of us all.
Certainly one of the most striking images of the show so far. It's a very how to train your dragon moment. This is Stella offers friendship and compassion to tame the beast.
Well done. You even got an in-car shot. Did you know?
I saw it on the big screen.
You did?
It was all organised by Paul Swift. Before we got in the cars to make the flag, we had to all wander around pretending to be our cars and do it all on foot first. So first at the old Austin factory at Longbridge, and then when it got close to the time and the stadium was also doing it there as well.
On foot?
Yeah.
Did anyone video it?
I don't think so. I don't know.
That's a shame, because that would have been hilarious. And how did they manage to get the right number of red, white and blue vehicles to make the flag?
There was 72, I think. Must have been a lot of organising going into the layout and figuring out where they wanted everyone. And then some of the cars weren't actually the colours they were in the flag, so they all had to be wrapped in advance to make it look right.
And did you have to keep any secrets prior to the actual games?
They were trying to keep it pretty hush what we were doing, and obviously all the other people involved in the ceremony as well. they wanted it all to be a bit of a surprise, like what was going on. So they kept us away from most of it. Really, we just saw our bit, and then a bit of the dancers that were on after us. We saw the bull driving around, but no idea what it was for or anything like that at the time. There was a couple of breakdowns. There was some David Brown minis that were a bit of a pain from the start, because they struggled getting over the ramp. They kept ripping the exhausts off, so they were swapped out for some Rolls Royces. And then in my car, the gearbox was on its last legs, but it just about limped through until the end.
And what would they have done if the car had broken down on the actual night?
Panicked. I don't know.
Did they have any plans for anyone breaking down?
They must have talked about it, but they never said anything. Yeah, there was a couple of standby. I think they had some MGs from MG that they could have used. Worst comes to worst, because like there were a couple when cars didn't show up for various rehearsals to fill in their space, but then it was luck of the draw whether they got a red, white and blue one or a black one or whatever.
And how long did it take before the drivers actually gelled and worked as a team?
It was quite quick, really. You sort of just had to, as long as you were following the car in front of you, you couldn't go far wrong. It was mostly the cars that were leading that had the hard part, trying to know where they were going. But after we did a fair few runs each rehearsal, and yeah, by the time we got to the stadium, it was all pretty seamless. It's just making sure you're going quick enough, but not too quick, and that sort of thing. So everybody got to where they needed to be. They got the music on, and we're trying to do it so that we were starting from where it started and stopping where it stopped.
And since the games, do the drivers and cars have any get-togethers?
Yeah, there's a few of them that have started a club, the Commonwealth Games Drivers Club, and they have, it's about 3 shows a year and then meets either side as well. So most of the drivers are still in regular contact.
Did you keep any mementos from the day?
Yeah, I've still got all my plaques and everything, so like the access passes, I've got a couple of them. I've got my lanyard, and I've got a Birmingham Games bull as well that lives in the car now.
And how's Thumper been since the games?
Yeah, she's had a lot of work. Since the games, she's gone through 2 engines, a gearbox, and a lot of body work. It's currently off the road having a full restoration.